All right, so just a real quick review of some questions. We have a quiz tomorrow, and so I just want to review. All right, remember that slip is the displacement that the rock layer moves during an earthquake. Stresses cause strain. Strain is the change shape. So over here we have these two plates stressing these rocks by compressing them. And then over time, the rocks may bend. We call that strain. So the amount of ground displacement in an earthquake is called the slip. When stresses cause a material to change shape, we call that strain. Okay. The amount of stress needed to make rocks fracture is less at the surface. Inside the earth, the rocks are surrounded, so it's going to be harder for them to break. Stresses that cause the Himalaya to rise are compressional. You also need to remember that tension pulls apart, compression pushes together, shear, they slide past each other, and confining would be the weight of a rock layer on top pushing down on everything below it. Rock layers in an anticline fold upwards. This is an anticline. This is a syncline. When rocks deform plastically, they tend to fold. They do not return to their original shape. They are strained. They don't return. If the pressure continues or increases, then they may fracture. But to start with, they fold. I remember that dip is the fault angle. Slip is how far it moves. Dip is the angle. So in a normal fault, the footwall moves up relative to the hanging wall. In a thrust or reverse fault, the hanging wall is pushed up. Okay. And lastly, the Grand Tetons in Wyoming were lifted up by normal faults. All right, so I hope this helps, and make sure you study for your quiz. It's going to be on 7.1, Chapter 7 in your digital textbook, Lesson 1.